Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Rama Rama. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Suratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Suratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Rama, Rama Rama Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Bhagwan Shri Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki jai. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar Arpanamastu. In appreciation and adoration of Bhagwan's grace, Bhagwan's generosity and love, with deep gratitude, we have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. Now the question that came to me from some devotee is this. He says, in one place, in one satsang, you say that people should be contented. This contentment is a great virtue. The contentment leads to peace, and in peace, we would be able to feel the vibrant presence of the divine. A mind that is confused, like the water which is turbulent, which is stirred, and is no more clear water but muddy water. Through this muddy water you cannot see what is on the riverbed. The mind also gets confused, gets agitated, and reacts all the time. In fact, many people keep only reacting and not acting. They're not capable of acting, so they keep reacting all the time. Now the question that you say that one should be contented, one should be able to accept whatever life brings to, be it a joy or sorrow. Coming from Bhagavan, it can only be a great blessing. And one doesn't think there is a better alternative elsewhere. That whatever happens at any moment by God's will is the best that can happen to us at that moment. And wherever God has placed us at any moment is the best place for our spiritual growth. So we don't grumble. We don't imagine there's a better alternative elsewhere. And then I said, in which case what happens? Whatever we deserve, you are served what you deserve. This was my statement. This is what I was taught by Swami Chidbhavananda, who said, if you deserve something in life, then nature brings it to you all by itself, of its own accord. It puts you on the pedestal. Life gives you whatever you deserve. Be it a joy or sorrow, that's what you deserve. Even then, be happy with it, because it comes by the will of God and it's got to be a blessing for our spiritual growth. Now, the question that follows is, that's okay, but suppose a man is not qualified enough. He can make effort to qualify himself. That's what we see in this world. Everyone is working hard to improve their standard. So a man who lacks qualification can do some hard work and qualify himself so that he would deserve what he aims for. Now, how do we reconcile the two? In one case you say, you get only what you deserve and be happy with it. Don't be so ambitious. On the other hand, we feel that one who lacks qualification has to work hard, qualify himself to deserve better. Now the answer is, in the first case, he must be a sadhak. Once you decide as a sadhak that you want God alone and nothing else, no one else, your only ambition in life is to attain to God. So when you don't want, you have to keep practicing that you are not living for anything else or anyone else. In which case, you accept everything as God-given and a great blessing, and you feel happy with it. You don't ask for anything. How do you reconcile that? You say, whatever I deserve, God gives me. If it is sorrow that I deserve at this moment of my life, then that's what comes to me. And I deserve it, though I may not know the reason. But if I have 100% faith in that God is running my life. God is running every detail of my life. And whatever He does is the best for me. If I am rooted in that, then I accept whatever comes to me, and it comes to me because I deserve it in some way or the other. I do not know how I deserve it. It may be something terrible, a punishment, or it may be some kind of reward for something. It's meant only for a sadhak because he has to practice surrender. Where of course he doesn't need anything else or anyone else. And he utterly believes that God is running his life and it is by His will that everything is happening. And whatever happens is necessary for his spiritual growth to get closer to God. Whereas for people who are worldly, who have one foot in the world and one foot in the spiritual, they have to go on improving themselves. They have to work hard to qualify themselves. There is nothing wrong in it, and it is only natural. Whatever we need to live this life comfortably, successfully, then we have to deserve it. And to deserve something very high, I have to qualify myself. I have to make an effort. It's a worldly ambition. So your student, if he gets only 15% or 20% in a paper, how can he be happy? Oh, it's okay, I deserve what I get. So this 15% is enough. And he keeps on failing, very contented. So can we apply it to this worldly life? A student who gets 15% has to work harder, qualify himself, and should take 75%, 80%, 90% according to his capability. Each one has to go on improving his standard to deserve better things in life, to deserve what you want in life. You have to qualify yourself. You cannot be contented saying, it's enough, this 15% is enough. I'm very contented. But where will it land you? So, for someone who has one foot in the worldly life and one foot in the spiritual, he will have ambitions in life. He will have something or the other to achieve, and accordingly he has to work for it, hard work. They say a genius is 99% perspiration and only 1% inspiration. So perspiration is he has to sweat it out by working hard. And then suddenly one day, in a flash would come the truth, and then he would start working towards it. But then behind this 1% inspiration, 1% flash of knowledge from the divine, he would have worked very hard, 99% day and night. You see a scientist work in the laboratory, unmindful of is not eating or sleeping. When such is the case, there is no gain at all without pain in this life. Now, the question comes, why is this discrepancy, disparity? In the worldly life, sometimes, you make attempt after attempt after attempt. You really study hard. And then The way you write the examination, you write so well, you're very sure you will get 100%, or you work hard in your office, but then the promotion goes to someone else, and you feel terrible after that. This happens to all, in all walks of life, for something or the other, despite their desperate efforts. Things go wrong. So why? Why is it so? There is what we call human justice and divine justice. No detail can ever escape divine justice, whereas human justice can overlook many things. According to human justice, if I work very hard, then I should get something that I deserve. It should not go to someone else. But the divine justice is something else. I gave a very strong example some time back when I was discussing the topic, that if an innocent man should be hanged, given the capital punishment for a crime that he did not commit at all. This was a punishment he did not deserve at all in the eyes of the human, in human justice. Your blood boils. You swear, and then you curse God. How can He let it happen? This man is so innocent. But he was dragged into it, he was framed, and finally hanged. This doesn't speak well of God's grace. But God has a vision of totality. He operates only from that standard. God knows your past janmas, your present janma. He knows your future janmas as well. In His vision of totality, if you had done something as terrible as the other man who did it to you in this birth, like you were the criminal who murdered somebody, cold-blooded, and then you framed some innocent man and arranged to hang him in your place. Now just imagine the plight of the man who was hanged, the innocent man, and the people who depended on him for their living. The torture, how much torture he should have gone through mentally. The agony. Now, that is pending. It's a debt. So it may be in the previous janma or in one of those previous janmas. The law of karma is relentless, precise. It doesn't spare anybody, even the avatars. Rama had come down as an avatar to kill Ravana, but that Ravana was also a Vedic man. Though his father was a Brahmin, a Vedic Pandit, his mother was a Rakshasi. So he had mixed qualities. But all the same, his father was a Brahmin, so he was a Brahmin too. And Rama had to do atonement after killing Ravana. He had come down as an avatar only for that purpose, but even then, he had to follow the rules of the world, the rules of dharma. So you see, the law of karma would wait until the criminal in course of janmas would become innocent, get purified and be born as an innocent man. And in that janma, this innocent man would be dragged to the gallows for no crime of his. In the eyes of God, this is justified. He had given this torture to someone, this hell, to someone else, and now he has to go through it himself. And all those people who assisted, the accomplices in the murder, they would be all born into one family, and then they would also go through the torture of this innocent member of their family being hanged. It's tit for tat, as they say, but it is justice according to the law of karma. No one can be spared. It's precise and relentless. So, accordingly, the human justice differs from the divine justice, and so even if you sit in judgment and say this is all wrong, that is very wrong, this is right, that is very bad, this is good, we can go on doing it, but the divine justice would not stop to ask you. It would go ahead with its law of precision. We shall now offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. Bhagwan, we beg you again and again for your immediate divine intervention to bring forth a dharmic normalcy to today's world of violence. There is so much lack of harmony, order and discipline in this world. People live the way they like, but create a philosophy to suit themselves, to justify. And there is already the war. Surely there must have been some justification in starting the war. It's completely personal, but that's how the world is activated. So the war is going on for their own reasons, and we see those terrible consequences. And now again, the killer diseases, the cruel diseases that attack us all of a sudden, and then the violence of nature. Bhagwan, we beg you to stop this war immediately and bring back peace and friendship among the countries. There should be no mention of the word war among the countries of the world. Only you can do it, you, the cosmic controller. And we also beg you to bring in unity, harmony, order and discipline into the lives of people. And the discipline must be based upon the God thought. We also beg you to keep those killer diseases and the violence of nature under your control. We beg you again to uproot all the negativities of the human mind that are responsible for today's world, and we seek your grace for all those people who have been stranded in varied parts of the world. They may speak different languages, belong to different countries, and of different religions, and yet they also have the same law of karma acting upon them. And for some reason or the other, they would also be trapped into one hell or the other, unable to get help or guidance or protection. We beg you, Bhagwan, to reach out to all of them and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people who have been working hard for the welfare of the others from unworthy, unhealthy criticisms and aspersion. We beg you, Bhagwan, to promote the economy of our country and the growth in varied fields of activity so that India would reach that high status of the world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of dharma. We also pray to you in all intensity and earnestness for ceaseless and joyful chanting of your powerful name and unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we would assimilate and make it into Atma Shakti. Please bless us all to be sattvic instruments in your hands and not the Rakshasic instrument. Please bless us to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace of yours, but then we need to be purified. Our mind is full of dirt. There is so much anger, frustration, fear, passion, jealousy, and sorrow turning into depression and whatnot. You have said the Nama of the Divine is a very powerful weapon to destroy our past sins and to prevent us from further sins. We take refuge in the Nama and seek your blessings for purifying us. And wherever we live in this world, whatever work falls upon our head, we know that it's all your work. The whole cosmos is what you created. So we should do what we call our duty or the work that's allotted to us in this birth as service to you, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that all this would go into Atma Shakti. And Bhagavan, please bless us to practice acceptance of whatever life brings to us. Be it a joy or sorrow, coming from you can only be a great blessing. A blessing in disguise. When a bad karma begins to play up and affects our life, we know everything turns upside down. Everything misfires and we collapse. We resent God and His grace. We feel that He has let us down. And we blame bitterly every other person for our own failures. But then God, out of His love and generosity, even in the punishment of some past karma, He puts a blessing which will not let us leave Him, but make us continue His seva and nama, so that all our difficulties will be turned into great blessings. Bhagavan, please bless us to be grateful to you even for the adversities of life. As our mind gets purified more and more, we would be able to feel the vibrant presence of God everywhere and in everything, and we would know that behind all the activities, all the happenings of life and the world, it is your sankalpa, your will. And Bhagavan, we seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we seek liberation from the vicious cycle of births and deaths, the root cause of which is utter selfishness, the I and mine of life, the tyranny of the ego. And Bhagavan, kindly approve this aham bhava and promote our atma bhava, so that we be blessed with immortal life, the eternal living and eternal servitude to you, the eternal supreme Brahman. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar.